This is the ESOC Series 150E Portable Fuel Primer for emergency roadside repair. This machine is used to prime engines after vehicles run out of fuel on the road or for a simple filter change. This machine has an onboard flow meter to count fuel being transferred from a fuel receptacle over to the vehicle, power on and off switch, onboard fuel filter, DC cables to power the machine. This white tube is for the anti-siphon device inside the fuel tank neck. We have our suction hose and we have our discharge. At the end of the discharge hose, we have our fuel dispenser and we also have our CompuCheck connection. So we just ran the engine with the vent cap off of the fuel filter, allowing air to enter the engine. As you notice, the engine now just shut down due to lack of fuel. This would be the same scenario as if the engine was running down the road and the fuel tanks became empty. Okay, now we're going to transfer fuel using the 150E. We're transferring fuel from the yellow container going into the fuel tank. And as you see, we've made our connections. We've made our power supply connections to the supply that feeds the cab on the firewall. We are now going to transfer the fuel. We're going to set our flow meter to 0 so we can count the fuel being added. Okay, we just completed transferring the fuel from the container into the fuel tank on the vehicle. We connect our suction hose to the fuel tank on the vehicle. You see a white tube sticking out of the fuel tank. That tube is designed to fit through the anti-siphon device in the fuel neck to reach the bottom of the tank. We have our discharge line now connected to the CompuCheck on the fuel module. As you can see on the water separator, we have now filled the water separator of fuel. Now we're going to turn the machine on, prime the fuel system, start the engine. At first, when we start this machine, you're going to see the flow meter counting fuel rather quickly. As the air gets pushed out of the fuel system, the flow meter is going to slow down almost to a stop. When this occurs, that's telling you all the air has been pushed out of the fuel system and it's now safe to start the engine. And now it's coming almost to a stop. We're now going to start the engine.